And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to have a look at a story that's a few days old, but I think it's worth having a look at. It's in regards to Starmer humiliated. Good start, innit? How is everyone? I hope everyone's alright. Dissent from the ranks, Sir Keir Starmer. Not just from the ranks either, front bench ranks. Now this is in regards to a vote for the Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill. We'll go through what that is in a minute. Now, Starmer being Starmer, as we all know, he likes to sit on the fence. You can tell by the splinters in his crack. Well, he actually instructed MPs on Labour side to abstain from actually voting. Surprise, surprise. He didn't want them voting at all. Now, this is coming from the man that came up with the Brexit plan for the last election. You know, the one where they wanted to arrange a deal and then campaign against it. You know, the in, out, in, out. Yep, same man. You can't tell, can you? Now, this bill, we'll have a quick look at it. What is the Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill? It's a proposed act of the United Kingdom's Parliament. The bill seeks to amend the Regulation of Investigatory Powers Act 2000 to permit the carrying out of certain criminal acts by authorities in the United Kingdom. Now that terrifies me, but with the way that the terrorism threat, etc., is growing in this country, I think it's a necessary evil, to be honest. It worries me that it's going to be used against everyone though, and it should for everyone. You would expect Labour to be dead against that, wouldn't you? Oh no, he didn't want them to vote at all. But we're ready for this. 34 Labour MPs, including frontbenchers, have ignored the whip and Keir's orders and voted. 34. He's not got that many, has he? 34 will take a big chunk. Now, who is it, you might be wondering? Well, we're looking at Margaret Greenwood, who's quitting as the Shadow Schools Minister. Dan Carden stepping down from his post as Shadow Treasury Minister. Then you've got Parliamentary Private Secretaries Navendu Mishra, Kim Johnson, Mary Fox, Rachel Hopkins and Sarah Owen. They've all resigned. Pretty much the Corbynites. Who else has done it as well? Who else has opposed the legislation? Let's have a look. Jeremy Corbyn, obviously. John McDonnell, obviously. And Diane Abbott. I'm surprised she could figure out the vote. Now, what this bill will do as well, it'll grant wide-ranging legal rights and protections to undercover agents who commit crimes in the course of their work. So I presume that would be things along the lines of infiltrating a drug gang and taking drugs. Would it not? Very broad range though, isn't it? It's very broad, so it could be used for other things. I don't like this. This is looking Stasi, isn't it? So you would expect the opposition, I say that lightly, opposition, my backside, the opposition should actually oppose something like this, should they not? Obviously, they haven't got the balls to do it. Or should I say, Keir Starmer hasn't got the balls to come out and say on one side or another. This is the problem with Starmer. He wants to govern a country, and he can't even govern his own ranks. 34 said F you. What are you going to do now then, Starmer? I think you find this dissent and division is going to be rife within your party in the coming years. It's going to be glorious to watch. But let me know what you think, everyone. I'd like to know your opinion. Do you think the same as me? Do you think Starmer hasn't got a cat in hell's chance of ever leading the country? He can't even lead his own ranks, can he? I mean, if he's issued orders and 34 have given the two-finger salute, how would he fare in, say, I don't know, negotiations with other countries, with other leaders? How would he fare against Trump, against Putin, against, I don't know, ping pong from China? How would he even fare against Biden? I actually think even Biden would pussy whip and terrify Keir Starmer, to be honest. I don't even think he'd do well against Shergar, you know, the lost horse. Sorry, I'm forgetting where I am. I'll call her by her real name. New Zealand's Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. She would chew up Keir Starmer and spit him out. Do you think I'm wrong? You see where I'm going with that? He is an absolute joke and he is shamed by his own side on a daily basis. Ridiculous, man. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it out, everyone. I'll see you on the next one.